The Tigers win 2 out of 3 against those Pirates. The Fish take 2 out of 3 against Cleveland. And the Mud Hens lose in comeback fashion. They win in comeback fashion, but lose today. I love you guys, and welcome in to a new edition of All Andy Alfred right here on Clay Fan 2, 3. I am your host, Andy Alfred. Welcome you into the program. Yes, after a long weekend, this is the post-game version of All Andy Alfred. Of course, the Mud Hens wrapping up about an hour ago as they lost today, and we'll break that game down for you, as well as the rest of the weekend's action in the NBA, NHL, and of course, Major League Baseball. Well, let's get right into it right now. The Tigers going out and winning 2 pivotal games on 2 great pitching performances. Let's start with Friday. Oh my God. Justin Verlander. Another performance. I think he's going to get another no-hitter this season. He went 9 innings, giving up only 1 hit in the top of the 9th. No runs, no earned runs, no wild pitches, 2 bases on balls, 12 strikeouts, as the Tigers won on Friday 6-0. Verlander gets the win. He goes to 2-1 with a 2.14 ERA. Morton gets the loss for the Pirates. He's 2-4 with a 4.35 ERA. Delman Young homered in this affair, his second of the season. No home runs for Pittsburgh in front of 41,661. 2 hours and 25 minutes took to play that game. Verlander with an outstanding performance. Now, their Saturday afternoon game against the Pittsburgh Pirates, different story. Andrew McCutchen had 2 home runs in the game for the Pirates, as the Pirates won 4-3. A.J. Burnett gets the win. He goes to 2-2 with a 4.78 ERA. Drew Smyly gets the loss. He goes to 1-1 with a 2.89 ERA. Fielder homered also for the Tigers, his 7th of the year, in front of 42,953. 3 hours and 6 minutes was the time. Detroit then sent Max Scherzer on the hill on Sunday afternoon. 15 strikeouts. 3-3 with a 5.37 ERA. As the Tigers won yesterday 4-3. Carrera gets the loss. He goes to 1-5 with a 4.50 ERA. Ben Walker gets his first save of the season. Barajas homered. Walker homered for Pittsburgh. Johnny Peralta, his second, in front of 39,971. 2 hours and 48 minutes. Now, the Tigers are off this afternoon and this evening, and they will get into action against the next team in a pivotal series against the Cleveland Indians. Speaking of the Indians lost Friday at night to the Miami Marlins 3-2. Carlos Zambrano gets the win. He goes to 2-2 with a 1.96 ERA. Tony Sipp gets the loss. He goes now to 0-2 with a 5.65 ERA. Heath Bell gets his 4th save of the season. No home runs in that affair. 29,378. Watched it. 2 hours and 36 minutes took to play the game. Now, Saturday afternoon, the Cleveland Indians were a winner 2-0 over the Miami Marlins. Jemar Gomez gets the win. He goes to 3-2 with a 3.19 ERA. Sanchez gets the loss for Miami. He goes to 2-2 with a 2.32 ERA. Chris Perez gets his 13th save of the season. Asdrubal Cabrera homered in the game, his 5th of the season. No home runs for Miami. 29,979. Watched it. 2 hours and 26 minutes. Now, in the concluding game on Sunday, no home runs were hit in the affair, but the Miami Marlins beat the Cleveland Indians 5-3. John Jackson gets the win. He goes to 2-3 with a 4.82 ERA. Derek Lowe, proving to be an all-star performance, gets broken up yesterday, as he goes now to 6-2 with a 2.15 ERA. 5th save for Heath Bell in front of 23,668. 2 hours and 45 minutes was the game time. Other notable games from this weekend: the Reds took 2 out of 3 out of the Bronx as they won Sunday afternoon 5-2 to the New York Yankees. Baltimore wins 3, loses to Washington 9-3. Boston 5, Philadelphia 1, Texas 6, Houston 1. The Mets were a winner 6-5 over the Toronto Blue Jays. Milwaukee put 16 runs on the board and beating the Minnesota Twins 16-4. Atlanta 2, Tampa Bay nothing. The Cubbies were a loser yesterday to the White Sox 6-0. Arizona 2, Kansas City nothing. Seattle 6, Colorado 4, San Diego 3, the Angels 2, Oakland 6, San Francisco 2, and the other National League game, St. Louis was a loser to the Dodgers 6-5. Now take a look at the AL Central standings. Not that much action going on in the major leagues this evening for you. Cleveland is in top of the division. They're 28-18. They're 10 above the 500 mark, 5-5 in their last 10. Chicago is in second place. They're 21-21, 2.5 back, 6-4 in their last 10. The Detroit Tigers are 1 game under 500. They're 20-21, 3 games out, 4-6 in their last 10. Rounding out the top last 2 is Kansas City, who are 16-24, 6.5 back, 5-5 in their last 10. And the Minnesota Twins wrapping up the division with a record of 14-27, 9 games out, but they're 6-4 in their last 10. And pivotal game series this week for the Tigers as they take on the Indians. Ubaldo Jimenez will take on Rick Porcello in the opening matchup tomorrow night at 7:05 on STO or on FSN Detroit. Game 2 will see a very good pitching matchup, and we're thinking about taking the show to Cleveland on Wednesday evening, and we'll do the show live in Cleveland. But we're keeping our fingers crossed for that so we can get the passes for that. But Sunday's matchup, the afternoon matchup, we will be on the program Sunday evening after the Tigers Cleveland game. Sunday, the Thursday game, Justin Masterson versus Justin Verlander. Good pitching matchup. Great pitching matchup for that affair. All right, let's take a look also at some other national sporting news for you. In the NHL for you, the Rangers were a winner 3-0 on Saturday against the New Jersey Devils as they take a 2-1 series lead. Sunday, Phoenix comes back and wins in the series. They win 2-0 on Sunday to put the Kings up 3-1 still in the best of 7. Now tonight it will be the Rangers taking on the Devils in Game 4 at 8 o'clock on CBC or on NBC Sports Network. That'll be an interesting affair for that one. In the NBA for you on Friday, Philadelphia beats Boston 92-83, tying the series at 2 games apiece. The LA Lakers were a winner on Friday evening, 99-96 over the Oklahoma City Thunder, while Oklahoma City still leads the series 2-1. Now going into last night, now Saturday afternoon, 2 games going on in the Staples Center. The Clippers versus the Spurs. The Spurs beating up on the Clippers 96-86, which took a 3-0 series lead. That same evening, Oklahoma City beats the LA Lakers 103-100, taking a 3-0 series lead. Now yesterday afternoon, the Miami Heat win, and it was proven to be the LeBron James show. The first half of the game, the second half of the game was all Dwayne Wade. Miami wins 101-93, tying the series at 2 games apiece, and San Antonio sweeps the LA Clippers 102-99 in that affair. Now this evening will be Philadelphia taking on Boston in Boston at 7 o'clock on TNT. 2-2 is the series record, and in the concluding game probably tonight, the LA Lakers are probably going to get eliminated this evening at 9:30 as they play Oklahoma City in Oklahoma City. I'll have another. Your Preakness winner. He's going for the Triple Crown. I'm going to take you through the final furlong. Yes, furlong of the Triple Crown from the Preakness. Here is NBC Sports with the final call.
And it's Bodymeister coming to the 8th hole. I'll have another. Makes his move on the outside with 1 furlong to run. Bodymeister's in front. I'll have another. It's bearing down on him. It's Bodymeister, and I'll have another. And a dramatic Preakness. And I'll have another. Get there. Here he comes. Here's the wire. I'll have another dash. He ran down Bodymeister to win the Preakness, and the Triple Crown will be on the line at Belmont Park.
I'll have another with their second win with the Triple Crown. He'll go for the third win in the Triple Crown in 2 weeks at the Belmont. Be very, very interesting to see. Well, this is part 1 of All Andy Alfred. When we get to part 2, we'll be recapping the Mud Hens game from this afternoon, also from this weekend. Also have the batting averages for you right here. and also the scorecard from this afternoon, because I have some key plays that the Mud Hens messed up today in their 3-1 loss. Stick with us for part 2 of All Andy Alfred right here on Clay Fan 2-3.